Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus-size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus-size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.
Hey everybody. Hey family. Thank you guys for showing up. Today is Friday, you guys. It is the last Friday in this month, July the 30th. You guys, we made it. We made it to the end of the month. Yes, indeedy. Hey, I want to thank everybody for showing up. We've got some things to share with you today. You guys, you notice anything? Anybody? Anybody notice anything? Hey, I want to say thank you. Let me shout out to some of the people in the house. First of all, we got Sonia Watts in the building. That's Amaz, Freddie Johnson, Ruby Ray, Deborah Dickerson, Casey K, Tanya M, Dana Harris, Nancy LaRose. We got Tiffany Drake in here. Miss Philly G is in the building. Curly McCoy, how you doing? Cheryl C. Alvira Seeley is in the house. Southern Sass, that's my girl. She's here though. She's here. Cheryl C, how you doing? She says, you look beautiful. Thank you. She says, looking fabulous. I don't have my glasses anymore, you guys. I got my contacts in. You guys didn't even notice. I got my contacts in. And they're working fine now. The ones before was a little bit harsh on my eyes. So I told you guys, I don't know if I told you, but I had to take them back. And so I got some more, but it has a little tint to it. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But we're going to see if these work better without scratching my eyes and making them irritated. Thank you, Miss H. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, TeNika Shenette, the plus size doll. You guys, we are still shouting out TeNika Shenette. If you guys don't know, she has a YouTube channel. She fits on clothes for you. And you can ask her all these questions. Anything that you want to buy out there. Like, say, for instance, you looking at something on, I guess, 21 and under or 21 forever, whatever it's called. I think it's 21 forever. And you want to know if you can fit it and what it will look like on you. Well, she would reach out to that company, the exact pretty much same thing that you're trying to get, and she would try it on. If you're a full-figured woman now, I mean, now if you're not full-figured, it's really, you can kind of can tell. You can put it on a mannequin, but they don't have mannequins for full-figured women, And so I like looking at when she put on clothes. She knows how to put them together. You go over there, tell her you want to look at this before you buy it, and she'll help you out. That's what TeNika Shenette is doing over there. Okay, you guys? And it's a really good channel. I go over there. I'll be sneaking over there, seeing some stuff, and then I already know what I'm going to look like in it. I either going to have to lose weight or gain weight or whatever, but it looks good. And you could tell if you don't like it, you don't like it, but she knows how to pick out clothes, and I love them hats she be sporting over there. I'm gonna show you guys something, but anyway, if I didn't say hi to you, reach on out to me. Spacebound, how you doing? Nice to see you in here. Mama Bear's in the building. Ruby Ray, how you doing? My opinion, I see you in the building. I know Tina Powers is in here. You guys, Pooh Bear was on earlier. He's upstairs with Grandpa. They eating watermelon and playing the Switch game, whatever. I'm going to see if I can see. For some reason, I'm so used to wearing them glasses, I just want to put them on. I just want to put them on, you guys. I'm serious. I do. But I just want you guys to know, I did put a little tint in my contacts because I've had contacts before. And they're too expensive for me to drop them. With my eyes being as bad as they are, I can't find them. And then you're angry because people can't help you. They don't want to help you look for some contacts. If you're blind in one and can't see out of the other, you drop a contact if you want to. You might as well just hang it up. So we did tweak it, put a little tint in there, which I like it. I think it matches my hair. But nothing that's drastic, not trying to fool anybody or anything. It is what it is. I'm glad you guys showed up. Thank you. I've been feeling some kind of way about, like these cases and what's going on. There's some things going on the vaccine you guys don't know about, but please, stick with us. Just pay attention. It's all going to come together. Trust and believe me, it's all going to come together. Okay. Hey, loving God, how you doing? I want Andrea Dupree, Adrian Dupree to know that her winnings is on the way. Let me see who else is in here because we've got a whole bunch of stuff out already. And Empress of Weirdness. I'm not for sure about yours, but I think yours is, or you should already have it. I'm just trying to remember some names that I seen. And Shay works by faith. You already got yours. And she said, Empress said it just arrived today. All right. Rihanna, you should already have yours too, because yours went out already. Who else that I see up in here? And I may miss somebody. I just, just work with me. Just work with me. I am not perfect by far. I'm definitely just not perfect. So that's, if you want to know about it or something, hit me up, because I've got a couple of people that I don't have all their Kitten, how you doing? Alton Harris, how are you? Didn't see you guys. I seen you guys come in the building, but you ain't said nothing. Monica, how you doing? Curly McCoy, how are you? Shalana Phillips, how are you? Wanda, how are you? Kawana, how are you? Casey K, Sharon Wood, Curl Small, how are you? I love our big family. Mary Martins, how are you? Carolina, how are you? All right. I think I went through it. Jolena Berry, I think yours has not, I have not got your stuff ready for you yet. Matter of fact, I think we just put it up on the table. And the reason why I didn't go in no kind of order or anything, I just want you guys to know I didn't go in the order. First, I went with the small gifts, and then my daughter came over. She helped me with the big gifts, and then the gifts that had 2, 3, or it was in a box that was kind of awkward, That's how I did it. So I didn't go in no kind of order like who I like first or your name or the alphabets or things like that. I didn't do all that. She says, I'm loving my queen cap. Yes, you are. Girl, I told you that was some, that wasn't no, like you go to the store, some like Mid-K or something, and you just get something and then your rhinestones. That cap was put together good. I was looking at that cap. I know I was looking at it. I was like, but I don't have no jeans, and I only got one pair of jeans. So I usually wear leggings around the house, and then other than that, I'm wearing, my scrubs. I just don't. I have a lot of dress clothes, but that's about all. Don't want to share my name or email. Appreciate it. What's that? What's going on here? Okay. Let me see here. Anyway, it's all good. It is all good. And Dawn Pride, she says she just received hers. You guys go ahead. She said, I won the leggings, SP. I received the leggings, but not the Omni-Maker. It's on its way, Dawn. It's on its way. I actually sent that off first, and then I wish I wouldn't have, because it cost me double the money to send you 2 packages, and when I could have sent 1. So, I made that mistake. It is on the way. I did get your other ones out. Hey, D Holla, how you doing? D Holla's in the building. She said, I finally made it. She working that job. God blessed her with a job, and she got it, and she working it. Okay, you guys, we're going to talk about Soldier Girl. Thank you for the super chat. Soldier Girl in the building. Thank you, Soldier Girl, for the super chat. Still supporting the channel. I appreciate you, Soldier Girl. I appreciate you both ways. She's a mod too, you guys. So thank you, Soldier Girl. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Soldier Girl, for the super chat. Come on in, you guys. Let's get a crack a lacking. Let's talk about what's going on because a lot of people want to know. Hey, Huda's in the building. Huda. Thank you, Huda. Thank you. She sent me a loving package, a care package, and I appreciate you, Huda. I appreciate you very much. I like everything that you sent this way, and we've got two more packages coming in, you guys. We've got um I don't know if I should be able to say their names, but they're donating to the already for our Christmas giving away. And so we got stuff already coming in. We're going to have a big bang this December, you got just to let you know everything that you've seen in this July, we're going to have double for your trouble. We're going to have double for your trouble. If you've seen one, you might see two this time. That's what we're doing. We're making it where everybody, can get on in there, get in where you fit in. That's what you're going to have to do. Just simple as that. All right. Just letting you know. And Zan Rowland, there's my girl. She is in the building. You guys, make sure you speak to the mods. The mods are speaking back to you. We accept everybody over here. Make sure there is no foul language in the chat because this is a family channel and we do have, parents watching this on their big screens and kids can read and they can hear what you say. So we want to keep this clean and we want to keep our channel clean because we're trying to make sure that we're going to live that kind of life, a godly life as much as possible. We definitely going to make mistakes. And when we get irritated, some of that stuff is acceptable. We understand. We're not going to kick you out or anything, but we're going to try to love on everybody, okay? We love the mods here. That's what Ruth. Yes, I love these mods. I love them. I couldn't have a better crew to just they love on me. They love on you. I'll be calling them sometimes, you guys, and I'll be like, and they be like, don't worry about it. They be like, don't worry about it, SB. It's gonna be all right. I'll be like, I don't know what I did. It's like, don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right. Hey, Empress of Weirdness, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, lady. We appreciate you, and I definitely appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Yes. Let's get on into it. Casey, I'm going to start it off by telling them what I seen. And you did see it. You did see it. Betty Mosby, thank you for the super chat. I got to say thank you for Betty Mosby. And Betty, you should already have your gift too. I think it's already in there. What?
Thank you.
All right. That was one of the first ones we put out and you guys enjoyed it and we just kept going. When they say it works, then guess what? You don't mess with it. Okay. So yes, there's some things going on down there in Dallas, you guys, and we are going to let's chat about it. Okay. I want to thank everybody for joining today. Hopefully this is a room that you can communicate, conversate with each and every one of us. Okay. This is why we call this the Conversation Room 101. Okay. We're going to take things that for what you say and we're going to dissect it. We're going to analyze it. We're going to talk about it. Okay. Somebody may come up with some facts. Somebody may come up with a theory. Somebody may come up with something we ain't never heard. But this is not the room that we're going to argue about it. Because what's there to argue about? It's either it is or either it isn't, right? Okay. So let's not get mad at somebody because they share their opinion with us. And then, we got other channels come in here. That ain't true. I don't like you. I'm going to unsubscribe. I didn't even know you were subscribed, honey. I didn't even know that you existed. I can't lose some. I don't even think that I had or never did have it. But here's the room that you can let out and we can hear what you got to say. Now, if we know the truth or we understand what we understand, we are going to question what you're telling us, just like people question me what I say, because exactly, KCK said it. Hashtag over here, we don't care. We want to hear it. We don't want it. We don't want your narrative. We want to figure it out, what is going on. Now, you guys, no, let's back up a little bit because there might be somebody in here that don't know why we're talking about this case. So if you're new, hey Alice, how you doing? Alice McGill done made it in. You're late. You're late, Alice. But if you're new in here and you don't know what's going on, please let us know that you knew so we can greet you in a very nice formal way. We don't want to miss nobody saying nobody didn't speak to me. We didn't know that you were here. Let us know. Say, hey, I'm new. Hey, Miss H, how are you? Because we actually is a big family and we do know everybody. And everybody knows everybody too. See, you guys, remember when we first started this, you guys thought I was crazy trying to learn everybody's name. But now you guys know everybody's name. Because guess what? We became a family. It's not one of those channels that if you leave and come back, we still know you. Like Shay T is in the building. I know her. Cynthia in here. I know her. I know everybody. Everybody that walks in here. And if there's a new person walks in, I still try to speak to you. Katrina Hickman, how you doing? Anyway, she said moving. Okay, so Monica, okay, so what happened is on May the 15th, there was 2 toddlers in a bed, in a baby crib. One, I think it was around about 5 o'clock in the morning, an intruder came in, took a child out, and was caught on the baby cam taking the child out. They found the baby down the street, 8 blocks away. Didn't know whose baby it was. The baby had been stabbed or whatever. And with an edge, rimmed gun, edge, weapon, or whatever. And so they went knocking on doors, trying to find whose baby this is. This is 5 o'clock in the morning. The call came in at 6:40 to call the police. Somebody noticed it. A neighbor noticed the baby in the street. So at 6:40, the police come. And they went knocking on the doors. They sent the horses out there, the cars. I mean, they were just all over the place, knocking on doors. Come 10 minutes to 11, Monica calls talking about cash is missing. Now, the problem with that is, you guys, let me tell you, there was a person that noticed that they said a family member came and looked at the child. And this was about 8 o'clock. So we got a problem with that. Because you didn't call until 11, well, 10 minutes to 11, but a young lady, her name starts with a L, and her last name starts with a G, LG, says that a family member of that child came out and looked at the baby at 8 o'clock and then went on back. Now, does she know where the baby belonged? We don't know. Do we know if she got the right people? We don't know. My dog's doing a little bit better, eating a little bit. And so, therefore, we're wondering about this lady, a young lady. She's 18, so she is consenting age to try to speak to her and find her and ask her, what did you see? Who was it that came out looking at this child? You said that came from the house that the child lived from. Well, Monica called 911 and said cash is missing and all this other stuff. And then her son named Cameron said he went around the whole neighborhood. First, he went over here with no shoes, no socks, no shorts on, no shoes on, no socks, no pants, no shirt, looking for the child. It's just it's kind of weird. He went in the direction where the child, was close to. If someone seen him, he didn't have no clothes on. But then he said, and I went over there also. So I mean, people could see him with no clothes on. But somehow she goes to the news and she sells the video to the news and she tells them she don't know, why this person done this, and she knows him from her kid's school. And Cameron comes on the news and say he don't know, he did it random. It was random. If it was random, then it could have happened to anybody. But it just so happened that guess what? Now this story is not making sense. The story is not making sense because now they're saying that they know him. He used to live with them. And then they said they hadn't seen him in a while. Now, the last time Cameron said he seen him 5 days ago. The interviewer asked him, well, what did you guys say if you seen him 5 days ago? He said, oh, it was like, hey, what's up? Now, Monica made a statement to a news reporter, you guys. I read it for myself. We've got researchers out there making sure that every news report on this we are looking at. So the news report says that Monica says he was at the house 2 days prior to this incident, and she was angry and told him to leave her children alone. And not only that, she said, I don't want you here. Now, before we heard, the news reporter said, she said, I don't want you. Now, she done finished the sentence, and now she's saying, I don't want you here. So, everything is happening. Everything is happening. Okay. She done already put the baby's car seat out on the curb. You guys, she put some more stuff out on the curb. Do you guys want to see it? Put a 1 in the chat. We got the pictures right here. I just got to find it for you. But I got it. I got it. Some of you guys don't get all the updates like I get, and I know it's not a lot, but when we get something, I always want to share with you because you can put 1 and 1 together and you know it's always going to be 2. Nobody going to have to tell you nothing. Now, it's going to be sad when you see it. It's going to be sad. Unbelievable that she would put the baby crib out there on the side of the road. Last week, she had the baby's car seat. She done sold the video. She shows no kind of compassion for these kids, talking about, I love Carter and I loved Cash. Thinking she's smart. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't pass judgment, but if that was my child that she was talking about and she said it like that, I love Cash and I love Carter. I love Carter, but I loved Cash. You're making sure you say it in a past tense. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. It sounds like she's made a statement to let you know, I had something to do with it. I don't know if she do or don't. I don't know. I'm not blaming nobody. I'm just saying it. When people make statements like that, because she mad because she can't go to the funeral. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know. Let me put my number up here because I don't want to talk to just myself. You guys gonna have to talk to me. Talk to me. Is something wrong with this woman that she don't understand that if you lost my child on your watch while they're with you, when you could have just easily gave them to me, you could have easily called my phone or called 911 and turned the kids in. I would have came and got my kids, but something happened to my kids while you calling yourself this mother. They call you mom. And then you have the nerves to tell the newspaper that they don't even know their mother. How dare? I mean, I don't understand people to say stuff like that. Even if it was true, why would you even put it out there? Come on. Why would you even put it out there? That is rude. It's selfishness. It's just simply evil, to be honest with you. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just saying. If I had your kid and I lost your kid, I would go sit down somewhere and be saddened that I got your child hurt. And I will feel some kind of, my fault. Whether it was or wasn't my fault, I would feel ashamed that I lost them on my watch. But to sit there and say they don't even call her mama. And then she was calling herself Trevor's girlfriend. Trevor never, not one time, called her his girlfriend. He said a friend. He said a friend. And that's what she is, a friend. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And you know what? Hey, Valet, how you doing? I'm just saying. I don't get what they're getting out of that, but let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up because I was reading it earlier. Our research team had me read it, and I was like, okay, I read it already. But if I can pull it up, I will share with you guys exactly. I know you guys done already heard it already, but it's always good to refresh your memory because this case we are going to follow to the end. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'm serious. I'm being honest with you. Because I believe something's not right about this case. Something's not right. How is it that you picked out this person? And here's the thing. Everything that down there in Dallas, you guys, now tell me if I'm wrong or right. Tell me. Please put it in the chat. Every person down there that they got a picture of, they got a hoodie on and a mask on or something. They say, that's Darian. That's Darian. Now, I noticed some of you guys, we all look the same, but we really don't. Just like you guys don't look the same to us. And I'm saying you guys, I'm just saying if you believe that one, just because a person has the same color, they look alike, they don't. They don't. Period. I don't believe any race. You're going to have some people that you can kind of similar, kind of say, oh, they do kind of favor a little bit. But even twins are not exactly the same. So to say something like that, like, oh, they all look alike. No, we all don't look alike. But every time when I see a picture, they'd be like, that's Darian. And I'm looking like, all you see is a hoodie and some pants and an arm. You don't see the face. This guy running from the back. And I'm looking like, no, I don't believe that. I don't believe it. You know what? I just don't believe it. It's a lot of smear out there on this kid. Now, I'm not saying he ain't did nothing. I don't know. I'm just saying all the stuff that I see, it adds up to nothing. Only thing right now that I know is he do know this family, and this family knows him. And there was an incident in February. Do I believe there was an incident in February? Yes, I do believe there was an incident in February because I have done my research. Okay, I've done my research. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, no, I don't believe that. No, I've done research and I do believe that something happened in February. Now, do we know all the logistics of it? What happened? No, we only know what Monica done said. Because for some unknown reason, you guys, how would it be if this young gentleman was over to two doors down at a neighbor's house and he was trying to get in, and then he finally got in and he was looking through the cabinets and he was looking through, the closets or whatever. And the guy said, I'm looking for my girlfriend. And he was like, your girlfriend's not here. He's like, I'm not leaving until I find my girlfriend. And he wasn't trying to get anything or whatever. And then he left and he came back. Well, he went around the house, came back. The guy opened up the door for him. He hit the guy in the head. It just sounds kind of weird to me. And then he went in and got the baby off the couch. And the guy picked up a knife or something and told him, hey, no. He got the baby back, startled the baby. The baby woke up crying. That's what they say. And then he left. Monica comes walking her tail down there and says, oh, he's having an episode. Don't call the police. He's having an episode. Don't call the police. First of all, if he's having an episode, how would he be able to tell you what just happened? I mean, he would have to put it in perspective with common sense to know I just went over there and tried to kidnap a baby. Or are you telling this person to go over there? And why would they go into somebody's house in mid-daylight, 11 o'clock in the morning? Same time that, Monica, you call yourself just now waking up to eat the breakfast. I'm just saying, you guys. Somebody said, call SP, call me. You need the number? It's right here. Call. I need you guys to share. We need to get our views up. And if you came in the building without giving us a thumbs up, go back out, give a thumbs up, come on back on in. Let's do this. Jenny Cuddles and Kisses, how you doing? Barbara, how you doing? Tiffany Drake is in the building. She said, and he needed help. And if he went, but tell me, how did Monica know? SP, the neighbor said, DB said he was searching for his girlfriend. I just said that. And then Monica walked in. Red flags. Exactly. That's what I just said. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Glad to see you back in here, girl. I miss you. I was going to call you. Been a little busy. But I'm glad to see you. Hey, Gulf Coast girl, how you doing? Apaterica, how are you? She said the story is just suspicious. That is what they call a serious incident. Who gets talked out of calling the police after something happened like that? Exactly. And you know what? That's what Heath Harris said. Why he wait 3 months to call the police now? And I'm going to tell you why he called the police now, because the police and Monica invited him, made sure he got the invitation to go to the neighborhood meeting. Yeah, you guys, when they had that neighborhood meeting, I want to show you guys that neighborhood meeting so bad. Let's find it. If somebody got the neighborhood meeting, send it to me so I can put it in my thing so everybody can look at that neighborhood meeting, how all the police was lined up all together, and then they was telling them that they caught the criminal, and this, like, it was a slam dunk. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it ain't a slam dunk. I'm just saying I don't believe everything. I don't believe it's just like, oh, this is what it is. And then they had nerves to say, okay, we got blood on some glasses, on some dark shades, some shoes, in a hoodie. Now, As much as blood as we seen on that sidewalk, why is none on those no pants? And why was Cameron running around with no clothes on? You mean to tell me, and I hate to say this, but it is true, you guys. He's not a clean individual when it comes to changing his clothes. Now, I mean, I got problems. I'll be like trying to keep the dirt from my fingernails or whatever. But you're not going to see me in the same clothes today as you're going to see me tomorrow. Unless I'm just lounging around the house. It ain't going to happen. Even if I don't go nowhere, I'm still going to take my clothes off and change them. Even if I didn't take a shower, I'm still going to change my clothes. But I'm definitely not going to put on some dirty clothes. I'm just saying. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? Hey, Sugar Mama, I see you in the building. Nothing came through, sweetheart. Oh, she's talking to T-Star. So, okay, nobody ain't looking for it. I see nobody ain't looking for it. I guess I gotta find it myself. Oh, hold on. I guess I gotta find it myself. Let me see. I can probably find it quick. SP, we need to speak to the neighbors, and the DB is mother. What do you mean? Dallas, Texas cash events elaborate at downtown. I don't think I read this before. I need to read this. Okay, so here is, you guys, I'm going to show you something. I don't know. Here is, it's trying to give me a commercial. Okay, it's giving me a commercial. So let me just read it. Gernon was found by a passerby, Antonius Alford, on the morning of the May the 15th. She said she called 911. They're looking at all the home surveillance. See, this is why I don't like this right here, because it doesn't tell me the whole story. It says read more. Okay, the video shows a man carrying, sleeping. Okay, Brown arrests. Documents don't offer any motive. They're saying there's no motive when it comes to Darian. They're saying there's no motive, but there's a motive when it comes to Monica. Do you guys think Monica done moved? Just it means for all those who neglected and failed cash as well. Monica on Neighbors app saying that Punk DB. Yes. Isn't it weird how Monica's saying it like, oh yeah, he did this and all this other stuff. And then Monica's dad, Kurt, had nerves to put on Facebook that there was some SA being done and all this other stuff. Cops ain't saying nothing about all of that. I'm not saying it ain't true or it didn't happen. I don't know. We don't know. How you doing, Salem? Salem, how you doing? Tiffany Drake says, I wish she would speak on his behalf too. Well, the mom has speaked on his behalf. What do you mean? What do you guys mean? The mom has speaked on his behalf. You guys missed it. The surviving brother is now with his mother, who reportedly lives in Houston. She done already said she doesn't believe that her son done that. She does not believe that. And she believes that he has been framed, which the neighbors are believing the same thing. If you guys don't know that, I interviewed neighbors when I was down there right on the same street. Actually, they were the neighbors that helped in TeNika, and they said the same thing, that he is being framed. Why would they come out with that? And that was what? I went down there May the 18th. It happened May the 15th, and I was there 3 days later. And it wasn't like I couldn't get off work that day, but it seemed like there's YouTubers and content creators living right there in that area. And I don't know, they was on YouTube doing some other stuff. And I don't even think they even knew what was going on. Somebody had to tell them, hey, go over there. I'm just telling you guys the truth. They was right there in Dallas and they wasn't covering it. So I drove down there and everybody's like, yeah, she rented a car and drove on down there and knocked on doors. Yes, I did. I went on down there with my hard-earned money, trying to figure out what was going on and getting the story from the people that know about it. So you can have content. Yes, I did. And I don't have a problem you having content and sharing everything that I went there and knocked on the door and the people said this and the people said that, and you just can't even remember my name. It's funny you can't remember my name, but you can remember I knocked on doors. Talking about I'm endangering people. I'm not endangering nobody. They was already in danger. They was already in danger, you guys. Gulf Coast says she appreciates me. Thank you. And that's what we do. We knock on doors. We'll kick out some windows too. If we think a baby's in there, you better ask somebody. Oh, ain't that right, Sonya Watts? We sure will. Let me see. Southern Sass, I'm going to read some of you guys' comments. Let me see what you're thinking about it. Empress, thank you for the super chat. I see you in the building. Thank you. I didn't see you before. You was already up there, but I thank you, Empress. Thank you. Let me just give a thank you. If I didn't, because I don't remember. I appreciate every last one of you guys. They said, give a thanks. That's a pretty lady. Somebody said, is that you? I was like, no, that ain't me. I wish it was. Looking beautiful. She says, let me read your comments. So this is a new person right here. How you doing? Phyllis Sophia. Phyllis Sophia. Do what you got to do. They can worry about themselves. You're amazing. Thank you. And thank you for joining us. Thank you. Mad, make a difference. Mad, I think I lost your information. I need it again so I can send you your package. I think you gave it to me, but I didn't save it. So please text it to me immediately because your stuff is just sitting on the table waiting for you. Lola, how you doing? Lola says, SP, I need some tips from you. You look absolutely beautiful tonight. Your eyeliner really suits you so much and your skin is so clear. I need some of the water you drink. Laughing out loud. What are you talking about, girl? Well, let me tell you what's going on with me, you guys. My daughter is starting to give me facials, and we had my first initial thing. She's going to school for that, and she's going to be doing all kind of beauty stuff. So you're going to see a big transformation in me because she's going to work on my skin. She says I've got a lot of dead cells. She says she's going to get rid of the wrinkles. She's going to help me with my makeup. She says she's going to help me with my eyelashes because you guys can see, it looks like I don't have none, but I do have some. They're just deep and dark, like stubby. But she's going to give me eyelashes, and she's going to trim. She's going to do eyebrows and all of that other stuff. So, yeah, that's what's happening with me. So she's fixing me up. She's going to fix me up. So if I look a little different, that's why. and she's going to be amazing because she likes playing, and she does her own hair stuff, and she does good with their wigs and all of that, but she wants to get in there deeper, and hey, I'm for her too. I really am. I'm for her 100%. Thank you, Tracy P. How you doing, Brittany? She got her mama to what? She got her mama to what? She got her mama. Where is she get rid of my wrinkles. She can get rid of your wrinkles. She's gonna get rid of my wrinkles. That's what she says she's gonna do. We can see how pretty you are without your glasses. Yeah, well, I'm used to wearing glasses. Hey, Brent, how you doing? Woohoo! Don't you look beautiful? Thank you, Brent. Glad that you popped on in here. Thank you very much. Let me give you a super chat dance. Thank you. Let's see. All right. Thank you, Brent. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Misty Blue. She says, thank you. She says, trifling Monica. Oh, Misty Blue, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. All right. So let's see what else is going on. Oh, you guys. Lorraine, thank you for the super chat. She says, I want one too. She says, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, Lorraine. Thank you. Let me see here. Let's see. Soldier Girl says, my drill instructor said that all the time. What? Oh, she was saying that to someone. So let me see what's going on here. Thank you. You guys are using emojis. You're using emojis. She only enhances the beauty you have. Oh, you guys. She said, Cameron said 3 things. 1, it was not for revenge. 2, was not for hate. And it was not to get back at us. He actually told us everything there. What do you mean by that, Huda? He did say those things. He did say it wasn't for revenge. He said it wasn't for hate. And he said it's not to get back at us. So was it for revenge? Was it for hate? She said, SP, you guys are making me feel some kind of stuff, like weird. Stop. Because, see, now if I put my glasses on, you guys will say, okay, but these are dirty right now. These are dirty. But I don't know if I see better with them. Yes, it was all 3. I have sent you a text with the info. I got it now, lady. Yep. I got it now. And you know what? And I need to. Matter of fact, I see that you sent it. And I am finna put your name right next to it right now. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait at all. Let me see. View. Oh, Lord. What did I just do? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Okay. So what I need to do is view contact. Okay. Got it. And if you guys see Infamous Truth Teller, wow, it really does something to my eyes with my contacts. I mean, with my glasses on. It just don't. I thought it would probably help, but it just doesn't. Thank you, Infamous Truth Teller. I still don't have your information, do I? I don't know. I don't know. I don't have your information. She said, send it to you in your text messages. Nope. Nope, I'm looking at your text messages. Girl, you got three prizes, and you got three prizes, and I don't have your information. I don't have your information. Just to let you know. Anyway, what are you guys talking about? She says, we kick doors down. Yes, we do, Tina. So anything anybody wants to share with the group or the family, please call in, let me know. Here's the number right here. Call on in. We're going to still be watching this case, you guys. It is really sad. When I seen that the baby's crib was out there on the curb, I thought that was just crazy. Why would you do that? Why would... Okay, so the crib wasn't the baby's, no way, was it? It was probably the little girls. So I'll take one of those prizes, please. T-Star said. Yeah, she's got three good prizes. She got that wallet and watch, and then she got that walker thing, the that you know that checks your stuff. She said, I just sent it. Okay, I got it. I got it. Got it. And she got, I think, coffee maker or something like that. She got some good stuff. And got it. Okay. SP, you're going to give me the car, laughing out loud. What car? What car? Pretty K? What car? You want the car that I drive up in every day? I remember somebody was like, that may not even be your real car. I was like, girl, get out of here. It's like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, I bet that's not even your real car. Oh, Lord. I said, you know what? I said, I told her, I said, you're very bright. You're very bright. I'm glad you figured that out. You know, you're so mad at me that you don't want me to have a car like that, but you know, you're right. It's not my original car. Now what? Anyway, yes. If you would like to become a member, Shelly says, please press the link button. You become a member. We haven't. My daughter was over and she was like talking to me about other stuff. And I said, she said, you want me to go down there and we can check out the membership thing, and I said, no, you've done enough for today. Let me wait. She's going to be back over here on the 4th, and we just going to have to go live with her, you guys. We're just going to have to go live with her. That's what we're going to do. Hey, this is SP.
You don't borrow somebody's car, SP. You don't know, shame when don't they know you can drive, but you won't.
Yeah.
This is Belle and Bellflower. Hi, mods and all ladies and family. I was just thinking, they throw their crib out. I mean, that's heartbreaking. I mean, I still have things to my daughters, her blanket, her little raptor keeps. My other grandbaby comes in and get them, and she knows not to really bother them. But why they didn't take that bed? Because that baby was distinct in that bed. There would be something in that bed. They didn't check the mattress or anything, you think?
I don't know. They're trying to say that the baby was not passed away in that bed, and there is, there's reason that the baby could have been, sick or whatever in the bed, and I don't think they did a really good investigation.
No, they don't follow this from day one. You listen to this woman. Oh, that's him on video. That's DB. But how do you know? I mean, are they analyzing this video really matching it up? And why haven't other people been called in? You just throw the kid stuff out like the trash. You love them, but this is just what July. It's happened in May. You're in a hurry to toss that out. Why not have donated it?
Right.
Like it's raggedy. So she didn't care about them. It was about some paycheck or vendetta against Trevor or whatever the heck is going on with them. They're just some sick-minded people.
Yeah, it's something's not right.
Schools are loose really bad, and she upset because she couldn't go to the service.
Right.
I say because that mother, she would have snapped off and beat the hell out of her. She would have deserved it. I would have been like, hey, this is a temporary insane. You don't go bothering a mother or whatever for a child, because wherever the mom's from, they say she was looking for her boys.
Right. Yeah.
So it's just crazy.
She said in the article, she said she wasn't looking for them boys. She wasn't looking for them kids. She had a chance to FaceTime her kids in Christmas, and she didn't even want to do that.
Yeah, well, that's her word. Who knows what invisible?
Even if that was true, she shouldn't have went to the news and said that. You know what I'm saying? To make the mother look bad.
Yeah, she wants the credit for everything. But why don't you take the credit for this baby being killed or disappearing on your watch? What part do you have any remorse or humanity? Come on now, this would happen from your house. And then down the street, I mean, that's how you don't hear nobody in your house stirring around.
Exactly.
Just, I don't know. Even when I'm in my deepest sleep, I could hear someone come in or some sort of noise. Especially, it's not like my grandkids. If they hear, I don't sleep. It's like I have bad insomnia anyway. But I just can't see this. The Cameron, some tells me he has a big part in this. It's a very big part. Because that girl on that video with all the white on, that's not DB's hair. That's Cameron's. They look at it, zoom it in. I took a snapshot of zoom it in. That's a curl. That's not a lock.
Right.
So I said, I hope we get to the bottom of it. Went to the doctor yesterday. Everybody on pandemic done gained weight. I was 188 3 months ago. I went to the doctor yesterday. 30-pound drop. I said, oh, God. So that's good. I said, no, I'm not a stress eater. So when I stress, I do the opposite. I won't eat. In the summer months, I won't eat, but it's not good for cancer survivors. And then I got sick last night. I don't eat after 6 o'clock. I came in and made me a little grilled turkey sandwich because I was like, yeah, that's a big weight loss, which I don't be paying attention. Going, doctors, this and that, the other. I just can't do it. But anyway, let me get back in the chat and see what else someone else has.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, Bye.
Bye-bye. She done lost that weight. So we got bad ish in the house. She says, was that really the baby's crib out at the trash? Yes, it was. I'm going to show it to you again. Hold on. Hey, this is SP.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Esme. How are you doing?
How you doing, infamous truth teller?
I'm good. I must have put my address to somebody else.
Yeah, you did, because I didn't have it.
Check your messages. I just sent you a link to. I sent it to your phone because I didn't want to put it in the chat. But it's another setup. It's another thing of footage of the FBI in the actual room itself. And they mentioned something. They were like, well, we might be in the wrong room because remember there's 2 kids, so they didn't even think that both boys was sleeping that clear.
Okay.
So I just sent it to you. So I just wanted to call and just let you know if you wanted to check it out.
Well, let me see if it's it is.
Can't be reposted like online. You know what I mean? So I just sent it to you on your phone.
Oh, is it in?
Because, well, it has. I don't want to mention it. It has so and so's watermark on there because.
Oh,
I don't even know
okay.
how that person got it, but yeah. So if you want to just check on it, just look at it, just so you have so you can see it. You know.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Right. Bye.
Bye-bye. She said she want to see if that was really the crib. Okay, I'll show it to you again. Okay, I'll show you the picture of the crib. Here's a picture of the crib. Is it the baby crib? Because I don't want you guys to think that I just told you a bald-faced lie. Is that the same crib? I can't remember who was asking that. Bad woman, bad lady. Hey, Bertha Williams, how you doing? Badish. Do you see it? I want everybody to see it because maybe she sees something we don't see. It is the crib. Okay. I don't know. I think she took off. Why are you scared? Don't be scared. We just talking, girl. Don't be scared. Ain't nobody mad. You asked the question. We in here just conversating. She said, oh, and then just took off. Oh, Lord. Y'all don't be getting scared. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Valerie, how you doing? Hey, Debbie. Mary's talking to Huda. She said at the neighborhood meeting, the police said no monitor. Did I miss anything important? JoJo, uh-oh. Hey, this is SP. Go right ahead.
Good afternoon, Miss SP. How you doing? Oh, you look so marvelous.
Oh, thank you.
Everything is that a boat, okay? And I hope your security guard Papa is standing right there by you, okay?
Okay.
And I'm gonna say something. Yes, this is the crib. I'm seeing the crib 110%. Now, if the individual keeps asking you about the crib, I'm gonna turn around and tell her she needs to take a trip down to Dallas and touch the doggone crib for her damn self. That part. Don't come in there and question you. This is the doggone crib. Even Rachel touch the crib and sees the crib. What the hell wrong with this individual? She should learn. She should stay in the chat. That part. And hey, keep up the good works, and I love you and love all your ones. What I'm glad today, it's still your birthday, and you're looking pretty today for your birthday. Love you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you. Okay. Okay, you guys. Whew. Well, anybody got anything else to say? Still don't understand why Monica is getting spoke about. She had nothing to do with Cash's passing. Oh, Amy loves. Well, I don't know if you've been in here and you heard the whole conversation. It's not only but about Monica, but it's about Monica's son Cameron also. Okay, so she lost a child on her watch. So yes, her name comes up in the conversation. That's why we're talking about what happened. And how did she know that something happened 2 doors down and talk the gentleman in not calling the police? Yeah, that's why we're talking about it. Hey, this is SP.
Hi, SP. This is Tina T. The world is one crazy place right now. And watching these, specifically, I've been following more of The Voice and Bakersfield, the little girl, Summer, and of course, Cash, which, it's just like, I am not one putting it out there, any negativity against the police force. And I do believe that it needs reforming. But it just seems like each and every individual area, they don't want help. And they keep closing the issue, trying to avoid it.
Right.
That's my opinion. So I just wanted to know if I was the only one that thought that way, and I'll let you go so somebody else can get through.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I do feel the same way. I feel like, the way that they're handling these cases, I mean, we're on the outside looking in, and I understand that it don't work as the way we want it to work, and we don't know as much as they know, but we do know when things are not making sense, what you have shared and what Monica have shared. And yes, I will say her name every single time. If, like I said, I didn't say Monica done this or Monica done that, but I can tell you, you know what? I do know that she could have called the biological mother and gave her kids. And since she didn't, yes, her name is going to be in our mouths about why is it that she thinks that she gets the privilege to go to the funeral and talk nasty about the mama and talk nasty about all this other stuff and then throw out the kids and stuff like it wasn't nothing. So that's why. She said, I must have missed something. Then has he been charged with something? Amy, here's the thing. He's been charged, but the evidence is not there to indict. They have not sent any evidence to the judge. No evidence is on the table right now. I checked yesterday. There's no evidence on the table right now. They said it is complicated. So since everybody else got this figured out, because they got a picture or they got a video, all of a sudden it's now complicated. And we're wondering, why is it so complicated? Because they said in the town meeting, they had a slam dunk, case. So evidently there has been some lying going on and some hiding stuff. And nope, the lawyer does not got the paperwork yet. That's what I'm saying, Mary. There's no evidence on the table yet. He's here and said, give him the paperwork so he can do his job. And I'm with him 100% because we want to know what information he got. If it don't fit, you must have quit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to. You know what? It's just like when you go to court and the judge orders you to do something, and you go back to the judge and you want him to renounce what he told you to do, or to show that he was wrong or something. I'm gonna tell you what the judge will. 9 times out of 10, he's not gonna come back and say, I made a mistake. They don't do that. They might be like, well, I'm gonna be a little lenient on you or something. I went to court, know that I won this case. They did not want to tell me I won the case. It was like, well, you can still just pay the fee. I'll come so I didn't have to pay the fee. Well, you're still gonna have to pay the fee because we're in court. Don't want to say I won because you guys are sitting there lying, saying I was speeding. How could I speed? You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. Well, why don't he show me the machine that he's got to show that says that I was speeding? Show me that. And the judge says to the officer, where's your little thing to show that she was speeding? Because I'm telling you, I wasn't speeding. I got my kids in the car. I'm on my way to work. I'm going east. Guess what? The sun rises in the east. There's no way in the world I'm going to be speeding. No way in the world. And I'm getting ready to go over some railroad tracks in an older Cadillac. Where they do that at? Even show them pictures and everything. The guy end up telling the judge, oh, our devices it's in the shop getting, reset. That's what the cop told the judge. I said, you show me on your monitor, you clocked me speeding, and I'm gonna show you a liar. Where's it at? Because he said, well, you didn't say nothing to me when I gave you the ticket. I said, you was gonna give me the ticket regardless. I wasn't saying I'm in agreement with it. I'm not gonna argue with you about it. I said, the next thing I know, you're going to have me in handcuffs and my kids down there in some kind of, children home or whatever, and I may not even come out. I'm not going to argue with you, man. You're going to have me on the side of the road. So this is where we're going to deal with this. So you show me where I was speeding at. Because I took off work to tell you I wasn't speeding. And you know what the judge said? The judge said, this is what the judge told me. He said, ma'am, you do have everything that you're saying to me makes sense. But this is what the judge said. But he's a police officer. I said, and so what? I'm a law-abiding citizen too. And I pay my taxes too. I pay his check. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm on my way to take my kids to the daycare so I can go to work, so he can get paid. So you tell me, you got to make a decision. I came to you and said, I made sure that nothing's wrong with my odometer thing. I made sure and went and got it checked. Showed you the road where there's dips and all these holes and stuff, that I'm not going to be driving this car. Told you which way I was going. Told you where it didn't even have a sign. Had my kids in the car and all this and other stuff. I asked for one thing. If he said he clocked me speeding, tell him to show you where he clocked me speeding. And he's telling you that the machine is in the repair shop. Do you honestly think that I won? I was making $200 a day. Back in the day, you guys, this is back in like 2000. Making $200 a day. I took off work to go try to fight this case. We'll tell the judge to dismiss. And you know what the judge said? We're going to dismiss the charge, but you still have to pay court fees. Didn't want to say that I was right. You see what I'm saying? Police is the same way. My father is a police officer. They're the same way, you guys. Sometimes when the judge already awards something or the police already say something, they don't want to come back and say, oh, we got, the easiest thing to do is say, oh, we got new information. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He said that guy's speeding gun wasn't calibrated if it was in the shop. He knew he was going to court for the case that I said, because they told me when I came in the morning, they said, can you come back in the afternoon? I said, I got to go to work. They was like, well, we can't get to him until, we got to call him and he's got to get prepared. He didn't know that you was going to, oh, you thought I was just going to just give you my money and just sign it like I done something when I didn't. Now, when I have speed or whatever got caught, I paid a ticket. When I've rolled up on a stop sign and didn't stop, when they say that California roll, I'm like, cool, I'm with it. If I didn't have my seatbelt on, I'm like, I don't argue about it. Or if I see a police, I hear you put my seatbelt on. Yeah, I get that. And if you stop me, I'll be like, oh, okay, you got me. You know what I'm saying? But something I didn't do, I'm not going to sit there and tell you I did it and let's just sign it and I'll just pay you my money. I'm not going to do that. But the police is definitely, or the judge is definitely not going to change their mind when they already figured what they're going to do. That's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't have a problem telling you guys, I'm sorry if I offended you, I'm sorry or whatever. He had a quota. Yes, he did have a quota, and I was part of, and I did end up paying the court fee. I told the judge it wasn't fair, it wasn't right. And he was like, well, we're here to make sure that justice is served, and we're not charging you for it. I said, I shouldn't even be here. I done missed $200 from work. And that's the way it is. I'm just saying. So what I'm saying is, like, they were so gung-ho, and the way that they were so gung-ho, it would take a bill of Congress to make them go, oh, well, you know what? Yeah. We found this, because I trust and believe they're not understanding why there was blood in the bathroom at Monica's house. Because you mean to tell me that this person not only broke in your house twice, but he went to the bathroom and he went and washed some stuff in your washing machine? And everybody still sleep, right? Okay, make it make sense. Some people have such a hard time owning up to them being incorrect. Exactly. Yeah. I don't. I mess up so much. I just be like, first I'll say something directly, and then I say, okay, let me shut up. I said, I might be wrong, Left evidence, right side. Yeah, sounds ridiculous. It does. Justice is a business. Yes, it is. It is. So you guys, I wanted to share that with you, and we are waiting on that evidence to hit. So to see what's going to happen, because they're going to have a court date, and we will be down there for the court date. Just to let you guys know, we're going to try to make it down there. Those camera lights are a joke. And you guys got to remember Cameron did say they got cameras all in their house. That's what Cameron said. Hey, this is SP.
Hi, I'm SP.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Fine, not feeling a lot better. I was calling because I got a picture on my nerves. Now, like they say,
I can't hear.
Okay, let me turn this down. Okay. So, basically they were saying, oh, yeah, it's slam dunk case.
Right.
It ain't slam dunk if y'all haven't turned over the evidence to the lawyer. Okay, now that's the evidence that you guys have that he doesn't have. But I looked at the other stuff. He still should have discovery. Even if that baby was killed in the woods, all of that is what he should have. He should have that crib. That crib outside, he should be able to go through that with a fine-tooth comb because that's where the baby got picked up from.
Right.
That's automatic. If you don't want to call it evidence, it's damn sure discovery. And
Right.
am I looking at the same brown dresses that it looked like the camera was sitting on?
Let's go back and look at it. Let's look.
Okay. Well, your eyes better than mine, so.
It looked like that's a wooden box behind there, but I have to blow it up and take a really, really good look.
Yeah, and then just to sit that crib out there, that's creepy.
And she didn't.
So creepy. Because you move and maybe whatever, understand. But you couldn't break that crib down. That crib breaks all the way down. That's see how you seen that front part off.
Right.
All that coming loose. Why you can take all of it loose and lay it flat in some box or something.
Oh yeah.
Stuff that is so creepy and disrespectful.
Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? It comes apart in threes and fours. Like the whole thing comes apart. Like the foot, the head, the sides, the spring, all of that comes apart. And she puts it out there for like a show.
Yeah. That's why I said that's weird.
Yeah, it is.
And does anyone know if the other kids are back?
I did have someone tell me that they seen one of the boys, one of Monica's boys in the yard going into the house, but not for sure.
Okay.
You know, because they don't know which one is which, but not for sure if it was her kids or another kid, but they did see a young child go into the house and they believe it was her son.
Yeah, I was just looking, I'm like, still, if I'm on a case, I need it all. That's
Right.
why everything in that room should have been taped off that crime scene. It started there, remember? That's what y'all wanted to see Darren the second time and see who is, if it's Darren or the first time. So
Right.
why we ain't got the crib? Why
Exactly.
y'all ain't got the crib and all the stuff that he took out?
Right. Right.
Y'all gonna have a blanket that was mysteriously somewhere in the woods. Everything y'all have gonna be in the woods. Nothing that we can verify. We've seen them put their hand on and take out. But she gotta know some people.
Well, I'm wondering, somebody asked in the chat, where's the mattress? Where's the bedspread? Where's the sheets at? Where's all of that at? Because it's not on the curve.
So that's what I was calling in to say. That attorney need that bed. You can go over that bed and find anything in that bed. We can even find out if he was dead in that bed before he was moved.
Yeah.
That bed is a big part of the case. And it shouldn't be sitting outside like that.
Oh,
at
yeah.
all.
You're right.
And I wonder, like, he can't come and just pick it up. Because once you discard stuff, it's trash. Anybody can get it.
Right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So you continue to have a great day. I'm about to jump back down in the chat, but I just think it's real creepy and rude.
Okay. Thank you, LaKendra.
You're welcome. You have a beautiful day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye. That was LaKendra McCoy, you guys. Anyway, family. It's just weird. It's just weird. I just want you guys to see that, knowing that there was no mattress, there's no sheets, there's no bedspreads, none of that, just the bed. Like she's mocking the whole situation, and what none. It's really nothing funny about it, but I don't know. And people want to be like, why you guys are saying Monica's name? Why Monica put doing stupid stuff like? I mean, she can do what she want to do. Trust and believe she can. And I know I'm going to hear this from somebody else or whatever. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and look at the camera talking about this is weird. This is really weird. Who does that? Who puts the baby bed outside and don't break it down, putting the baby car seat out there like you just don't give a dang? Then you're going to sit there and tell the news, I love Carter, but I loved Cash, but sell the video and then go run and hide your face. They're finding out a lot about Monica. They're finding a lot about Monica. And I'm just being honest. I don't care. People get mad. Hey, this is SP.
Good evening, SP. This is Betty. How are you today? Hello, family. How's everybody? I just have one question.
Okay, go ahead.
I think the police department needs to be locked up for their lack of investigation. This case has been run. It's like I can't even think of Bonnie Fife case. Who goes into a home where the child was last seen? Nothing was taken out the room. And we looking at the stuff that was in the room with the babies. The woman talking about, oh, I love. Girl, I wish you would have showed up at a funeral and you caused my grandbaby to be missing.
Right.
Okay. Let's move on. Nothing was taken out of that house that day. Nobody's clothes in the house. You say this one person. Now, I'm not saying this young man is not guilty of something. We do know that. But you use someone with the mental capacity of 8, 9 years old to do your dirt, and you're right. The whole thing about this is Monica was mad with the daddy because she found out he went back to try to reconcile with the mother. Did she say, we tried to talk to him at Christmas? Did you hear what she said? We tried to get you to see the babies at Christmas. I thought they just got there in February. That Christmas ain't in February.
Right.
But nobody's questioning her. And all of those.
And then she had nerve to say that he moved in on Valentine's Day when there was a storm and nobody could move nowhere.
Exactly.
So she's taunting this woman. That's what she's doing. She's taunting this woman and making it act, without saying it. Like, I don't give a dang about your kids. And she wants Trevor to know, I don't give a dang about you either.
Exactly.
That's what you get. That's what you get, Trevor. That's what she's thinking.
He should be locked up. Why? For negligence. His mama should be locked up because she aided and abetted this woman and endangered her grandkids. We all make mistakes. Don't talk about the mother. The babies didn't die on the mother's watch. They was with the mother and had died. We've been talking about the mom.
Right.
But Monica, Betty saying this, not SP. The baby died on your watch.
Right.
Eating the breakfast with you. I like when you say that, SP. I be falling out the bed.
Eating the breakfast.
And it's not funny. But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some little things you say is maybe just. But this woman acts like she did nothing wrong.
Right.
And her son.
Right.
Y'all didn't know the boy, but he lived in your house.
Right.
Did you know him or you didn't know him?
Right.
And I can understand his mother being silent. Because right now she can't even wrap her mind around her mental challenged child getting ready to go to jail or put to death for something that he did not actually do.
Right.
And she can't get to him. Think about it. All of us listening, think about talking to an 8-year-old child. We're not talking about how old we know he is. An 8-year-old child and say, you shot that gun in so-and-so David.
They don't get that. I was playing with him. I didn't do nothing. The attorney, I pray that they have help with him because he can tell them what he did that night. If he can't say nothing else, he can say, I did do this, I did that. Yeah, I did this and that. But he didn't kill that little boy.
You know what he said? He told his attorney that wasn't him on the video, and he didn't kill no baby.
Exactly. He didn't kill that baby.
That's what he said. He's saying that's not him on the video, and he didn't kill no baby.
And they hoping that he don't talk. He's not that slow now. You're not, okay, I did something. Yeah, I did go in the room because they told me to go look at and check on the baby that was there.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't take that baby out that room.
Right.
Yeah.
And if it was, and if it was him, this is what I was trying to tell people right at the beginning. I don't know who it is. I can't decipher if it's him or not him. If I was on the jury, they would have hung jury because I can't tell who it is. But the thing about it, even if it was him, like Heath Harris said, like I said before, then what? You know what I'm saying? Then everybody in the house is asleep, and you walk out the house with this child walking down the street with a naked child.
And let's go back to the key thing. Everybody ain't sleep that time of night. The neighbor said, my dogs will make some kind of noise. And the dogs are used to people going and coming all night at their house.
Right.
I'm sorry. So if even the dog's going to make some kind of sound, I do not agree with them saying he went in there. We was all asleep. Come on now. You weren't asleep.
He said, I guess we were all asleep.
You ain't guessing nothing. Y'all sent him in there. I wouldn't even be surprised if Monica didn't send him in there to get that baby. Or to say, go check on so-and-so. She wasn't asleep.
Right.
So a call come from your house at 6:50, and then you don't call back the police precinct no more to 10:30, 11 o'clock. Why? Why such a big gap?
10 minutes to 11. It was really closer to 11.
Okay, 11 o'clock. Why was such a big gap? What would y'all do?
Yeah.
Getting your stories together?
Yeah.
And we don't want to make this a black and white. The problem here is you're framing someone who does not have the mental. Let's stay where I'm not talking about him loving up on her because people do that to people. All of that. You're using someone who cannot rightly think of all of this stuff the police say. He carried the baby out the house. He took him in the woods, brought him out the woods. That's too much.
Right. Right. That's what they're saying.
The way that they ended this child, that was anger.
Yeah. You're right.
That was somebody angry.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the other day, someone said, why didn't they just pick the baby up that was moving?
Exactly. That's what I said. Why'd you move to the baby when the baby ain't moving and the baby sleep? Why you take that baby and the baby get up and you like go back to sleep or lay down, whatever? Why you don't take that baby?
Because they have been messing with that baby all the time. Because they said he was smart, he talked, he was the one. So they have been picking with this child all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And they were afraid because I think I heard early on that what is that? To check on the children was supposed to come and visit.
CPS.
See, because somebody was talking, but they're quiet now. But somebody was telling something about that house. And what about the pedophile that you let? Betty said it, that you let stay up in that house. That pedophile could have done something to that child.
Right.
And y'all put that child down.
Right.
But all of us can think what we want. God sees all. And trust me, nobody goes to sleep and mess with God's children. And we are all God's children. And those were babies who were defenseless. Couldn't do that. I don't care if the mama was a truck driver, hitchhike driver. I don't care what she was.
Right.
She was not the one there when that baby was taken from their home. And
mutilated like that. She wasn't there. Neither was the father. He should be charged for leaving him, that baby, with Monica like that. Because he knew what Monica was capable of, because she showed him.
Right. But here's the funny thing. Okay, the shades is dark shades. Okay, when the person came in, the intruder came in, you don't, okay, even if they were dark shades, you don't get clear out of dark shades. That's a lie. You see what I'm saying? That shows you that somebody either gave him the stuff to hold or planted it at his house or something. You know what I'm saying? Or gave it to him. Because dark shades, even in night vision camera, does not come out clear.
That's right. And his attorney, like you said, that attorney didn't jump on because, I think I can win. The attorney already knows.
Yeah.
And when he finishes with that case, I hope he goes after every one of those police that went to that house and did not do their job. There should be a case brought up against them. Oh, we know we got the guy. No. We didn't see a whole bunch of evidence come out that house.
Yes.
You called a town meeting. You did a town lynching on this young man.
Yes. And you had the whole town mad at him.
Saying something.
Yep.
Why you wonder why people that don't live there are coming there, and people that are across the nation will sound the alarm because he's defenseless. I didn't say he was innocent. I said he's defenseless because he mentally can't speak clearly for himself. He doesn't realize what they need to let his mother sit with him, with a counselor, psychiatrist, and tell me what you did that night, because I thought you was in your room.
Right.
And maybe he has. And I don't want her to talk. I want her to be quiet for the sake of it. You ain't gonna get no information from me. My child is getting ready to make whatever.
Right.
You wait and come to court. Because if I say he was home with me at 10 o'clock, you're going to say, well, she trying to cover for him. So I'm not going to say anything. I don't know my son to be a murderer. I'm not saying he's not mischievous. I don't know him to be a murderer. Now he just woke up one day and said, I'm going to kill this little boy. I don't see that.
Right.
But I'm praying for the whole incident because they are truly railroading this young man. And I'm glad that you stand on top of it and you look beautiful. Your daughter's doing a marvelous job. I'm sorry I ain't close to you. I can come and get my face done, but you keep up the good work, SP. Don't be discouraged by people who don't want truth. See, when it's a lot of chaos, they don't want truth.
Right.
They just want clicks and views.
Right.
We over here don't care. We want the truth.
Right.
And be blessed, family. Love you all. And I did get my gift. Thank you.
All righty. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
All righty. Bye-bye. All right. People are getting their gifts, you guys, and I'm so happy. I mean, we're jumping on it this time. We're not waiting to the last minute. I'm gonna get on off of here for the day. I'm glad whenever she calls in, when anybody ever calls in, I'm so happy to hear from you guys. I really am. One more phone call. Last call. No alcohol. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, it's Audrey. I just had a random thought. I put it in the chat, but we were talking. But what if they're not bringing any evidence? Because it's a far reach, very far reach. But what if they're not bringing any evidence because maybe they're trying to keep Monica and then distracted because maybe they're bringing a case against them? Maybe.
Maybe they're keeping the evidence because of what?
Because they're trying to keep Monica distracted because maybe they're building a case against them.
Well, they need to say something because let me tell you something. Monica and them acting like they acting all Gucci, like they ain't got a problem or worry in the world. And you, I mean, but I don't know, because you think of it like this, when you have somebody in jail and every day that they in jail, their life is risked.
It's affected,
Yeah, and you ain't said nothing to nobody, and they believe that they're gonna spend the rest of their life and probably execute it too, and all this other stuff.
And he's gonna be separating. He'll probably be in a lot of isolation too because of his mental illness too.
So maybe they don't have enough information.
Maybe they're trying to cover up the botch one, and that's why maybe I'm saying it's a far reach. I'm not saying it's possible, but you never know.
Yeah, it could be.
Right.
And then when we get down to the bottom of it and see all the evidence, then we'll be a little bit more accurate in what we believe. You know what I mean?
Supposed to go to court? Or when is that supposed to happen?
There's no court date right now. The only court date he has is for that evading the police, and that's December.
See,
there's nothing to discover. That's what the attorney is asking for. He's asking for the evidence so that they can have a discovery and look at this evidence that you guys say that is him. Because right now, what you say is him, it's not him. And maybe they do have that home security thing that the ankle bracelet that shows that he's not at home, or maybe his phone where he was talking to somebody and it bings at his house.
Yeah, maybe they realize they botched it up and now they're like, oh snap, what are we gonna do now?
How you gonna say it's this guy and it's not?
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to figure out a way to cover their own,
They need to just say, hey, we don't have enough information or evidence or something, because it's just can't put anything in there because Monica said. Monica can't even make a clear sentence talking about we eat the breakfast.
We eat the breakfast. What about, have you ever heard anything else from DP's mom?
Oh, well, that's up in the air every now and then. So even if I did, I really wouldn't even say anything, because her son is, looking at life for
target too,
Yeah. Then I would be a target because I spoke to this person or spoke to that person. But I tell you what, I am going to go back down there and try to talk to some more neighbors. So if anybody want to get mad, they might as well get mad now, because I'm letting them know that I'm going to do it. And I'm going down there and I'm going to talk to some more neighbors, because there's another neighbor down there want to talk to me, and I'm going to talk to the neighbor.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, and they're going to know who you are. You know what I mean? They're going to recognize you, so then maybe they'll be a little more comfortable to talk,
Oh, they were comfortable when I was there the first time.
They'll be even more comfortable because they've seen you already. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of it was not recorded.
Yeah, I know. I watched the whole thing when you were over there. I watched every moment of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was telling the people. If they were mad at me about what they did see, they're going to be furious what they didn't see.
Right. Yeah. And then that one neighbor, like you said, his dog bark all the time, and he's a late night person, and he didn't, his dog always hears things and they'll bark, randomly when they hear stuff. And then they said that, like I said, that link that I sent you, but I'm not enough of that. But they said that there's a shirt outside the window.
Right.
They saw a shirt outside the window. It just seems it's too far fetched. You know what I mean? Like, you just can go and say, here, let me walk up and, leave the evidence here, put something in your washer, and I'm just gonna leave a trail. But he changed his clothes, supposedly.
Right.
Yeah, it doesn't make no sense. But anyway, I just thought I'd just voice that. It's a far reach, but you never know.
All right.
They're just trying to cover up their own butt.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, you guys, I'm going to get on off of here. Hopefully I'll see you guys Friday. I'll probably come on tomorrow. Pooh Bear's here. You guys, make sure you come in the house and greet Pooh Bear. I'm finna go check him out and see what he's doing. They eating some watermelon. They ain't eating the breakfast, but they eating the watermelon. But thank you guys for showing up. If you forgot to hit the thumbs up as you came in, please hit the thumbs up as you go out and help our algorithm, you guys. We got to get right back on track. We can't stop now because things ain't going the way we want them to go. All right, you guys, be good, be safe, and you guys know you got to be nice to each other. Bye. Tyrese Gibson disappeared August the 22nd, 2020. He was last seen at his residence, picked up by a young lady named Brianna. 4 suspects have been arrested in the disappearance of Tyrese Gibson. The fourth suspect will be tried as an adult. Any information can help. If you know anything, please call Jacksonville Police Department 903-586-2549. If you see something, say something.